Cone heads everywhere. That's fine though. So I want to make sure I have at least 50 sun for when this next wave starts. Considering how much sun I have, I was even going to use the chili pepper, but yeah, I hear it. I heard it. Still getting those snow peas down. Pretty sure there's no buckethead zombies, so I don't have to worry about that. So I gotta be careful. At any point, a zomboni could come. I'm gonna put this down, but was it gonna be effective? Would have been a little too late. Board's really filling up, Jesus. Snow pea. This is really sketchy. I should have waited. That's fine. Let him get a little bit closer first. So as you can see behind him, he makes that trail of ice there. Not that that's a problem. Go ahead and put that there, even though I'm pretty sure I'll kill all the zombies before they get close to me. These are nice. Basically, you put them down and they damage any zombie that steps on it, and then it also stops the zomboni, I think. Yeah, pops tires. I was gonna say, I know there's another version. It's a premium plant version where it's stronger, but I didn't know if that one specifically was the only one that pops the tires or not. So these are good to have right on the front line, just because they do damage over the time. Eventually, they do disappear, but eventually. 3-7. So for the next level, that would be 3-8, 3-9, 3-10. So if I buy, because this is going to run out this level, so I'll have to buy rakes for the next one. And then it'll carry me to the end of this act.
The zombies are coming.
don't know. I probably could have got away with planting the sunflower first. It's gonna be a long level. Got 3 waves to go through here. Should be fine. Should be fine indeed. After this level, or rather, after this act, we get into the night pool, which is interesting. There's some cool mechanics there. Oh, am I wrong? No, I'm pretty sure there's still only 5 acts. Yeah, there is. Because after this is the night pool, and then there's the rooftop segment. I was trying to remember if there's a night rooftop, but I'm almost positive there isn't. I don't know, it's been a little while since I played through the adventure mode, but I'm pretty sure it's only 5 acts. We almost got the basic defense up here. Do believe I seen bucket heads though. Have to be wary of that. Zombonis, like I said. I think that was really it. Zombonis and bucket heads. I'm gonna save the 100 just because I have a feeling that's gonna hit me with the Zomboni here in a second. And if it doesn't, hey, right on. So far, nothing. Definitely have to say, between this game and Diner Dash, those were probably my favorite games when I was younger. When we first had our computer, I was introduced to all the like PC games. We didn't have a computer until I was probably about, I want to say grade 6, which I don't want to say is uncommon. I feel like that was kind of common, but I definitely feel like a lot of my friends always had things before I did. Whether it be consoles, computers, whatever the case may be. I was usually late on the draw there, but yeah, we didn't have our first computer till, like I said, probably about grade 6. Grade 5 or grade 6, around there. And then even still, I didn't have my own personal computer until, well, it's crazy to think. I think I've had this computer for 3 years now, and it's still going extremely well. Happy with that. Miscounted. Definitely gonna need to put another lily pad down though. Should have saved that actually, because I'm gonna get hit with a big wave here. So make sure I save 100. Oh no, I still have a little bit more to go. Never mind. But still, though, I gotta be careful. Things like that can really ruin your day when you overspend before the wave hits. I definitely recommend waiting out and seeing what the wave brings before you spend. Sitting here like, where are all my things? Well, that's 3 of my slots right there. Realistically, I didn't need to take all 3. I probably could have left the squash and both the squash and jalapeno, or one or the other. I'm surprised, still no Zombonis. Might as well start dropping those spike weeds then. Now, obviously, the Zombonis aren't going to come through the pool, so I won't have to worry about putting them in the pool, but that's another plant that you can't put on a lily pad, is the spike weed. As you can see, it's just brutal for these zombies now, because basically they're just lining up to die. Morbid as it is. A double spike weed, so I really don't have to deal with any zombies but the ones in the pool. I meant to click there, but that's alright. A-okay. Versus Zomboni, and it got popped. So as you can see, the Zomboni is what evidently takes out these spike weeds. But like I said before, I'm pretty sure they do get worn out though. Maybe I'm mistaken, maybe they don't. Thought they did. Sit here and stack some at this point. The nice combo about this here is that they get frozen, so they take longer to get through the spike weeds, and then they just evidently take more damage because of it. A lot going on my board right now. Combo. Usually, if I have a choice of whatever plant I want to bring throughout the entire game, usually spike weed is with me. But normally I take the other one, the premium one, over the spike weed just because it's a little bit better. I don't think it takes a couple Zombonis before it gets destroyed. I know what I said before about you might as well plant as much as you can, but this scenario, there really wasn't a point. Now, this thing is super fun to use, except it mitigates, I guess, the snow pea. So basically, when a pea shoots through it, it turns it to a fireball, and the fireball does like double damage. But like I said, it makes the snow peas not as powerful. So it's bittersweet. I want that. Gonna want that. Gonna want this. Oh, can't forget the snow pea, Jesus. Let me rearrange my board here a little bit. These guys right here are annoying. The Dolphin Rider zombies, they're just quick is what it is. So I'm going to take that because that's the best way to deal with them. They do jump over plants too. They're basically pole vaulting zombies in water. It's the best way I can use to describe them. Sure, let's go with this. I mean, there's no Zomboni, so really I don't need the spike weed, but they're always nice to have. Ah, shit. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to buy the rakes. That's fine.
Are coming.
It's fine, it's fine, it's all fine. Just have to make sure I'm adamant about remembering the next level. Not that it's gonna change the course of the game, it just helps me save a little bit of sun. And ultimately, that's kind of big. Drop that guy there. Come on.
Brains.
There you get to see the fireballs. Pretty OP, in my opinion. Especially when you start stacking them up, when you have like repeaters and the 3 shooters and shit like that, then it really gets crazy. Even does good damage with the water zombies too, which you'd be kind of skeptical to think about. But what do we know, right, guys? Another one. They're just throwing all the fun stuff at me right now. It's funny though, if you put a snow pea behind one of these, then when it shoots, it just turns into a regular pea shot instead of a fireball because it was frozen beforehand, so. Interesting to know. The Gatling pea pod behind one of these is just brutal because it shoots 4 real quick. So I get dun 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 dun, and they all obviously light fire, and you clear waves pretty fast with that. Definitely super useful. They take a little bit to recharge. That's the only downfall about these, but as you can see, that's them at work right there. I probably could have dealt with that Dolphin Rider before it got too close, but I didn't want to take the chance. Kind of scary. The other funny thing to note too that I didn't explain is that with it being a fireball, it negates the snow pea, but if it's off balance, then you'll freeze it, it'll unfreeze, and you'll freeze it again. It's funny. I would have put it here in its normal spot, but then it would have had more of a chance to get close to me. I didn't want that. Thank God. I was worried that it was going to destroy the thing. The other thing though about having snow peas is they do, I'm pretty sure they do the same damage as pea shooters, Jesus. The only difference is it obviously freezes stuff, so. Fuck. Totally hit the wrong thing there. So I'm gonna go like that to make him waste his jump. Right on, there's the tall nut. So nothing can jump over the tall nut. That's including the pole vaults, dolphin riders, nothing. So they're pretty useful. We do have Zombonis this one. We have bucket heads, cone heads, pole vaults, and the dolphin riders. I'm gonna buy those rakes from him. 1,000 right now. Yes, buy that. As useful as they are, I usually don't take them just because that's really... I think they're stronger too, but you really don't need them to succeed. Definitely gonna have to take that. I definitely want that. I'm gonna take that. Take the walnut. Trying to think here. Take the jalapeno just in case. Really, the only thing I have is these basic pea shooters, but I'm gonna throw the torchwood up here and put two rows of pea shooters behind them. So it's like it's the equivalent of having four pea shooters in one row.
The zombies are coming.
3-9 with 3 waves. We got this. Go ahead and get up this last sunflower before I worry about that guy. Do a little experimentation here, see if I have time. I'm hoping I do, but I'll be alright if I don't. Didn't have to go far for that one. Kind of lined up nicely.
Brains.
There we go. Start putting some pea shooters in down these middle lanes here. Cone head already, okay. So go ahead and put that there. Change up a little bit. Deviate from my plan. Not entirely sure. I think that will kill him, right? I'm pretty sure we tested that out earlier this act. It's looking a little sketchy there. Shit. You dick. Well, I had to waste some resources there, but at least I know for now. As soon as I get these torchwoods up, it'll completely change this level. Won't have to worry too much about anything really. The bottom lane. Not this time, Mr. Pole Vault. Here comes a wave though. seem like anything too bad. Oh, bucket head. Let's go ahead and put that there. And as fast as I can, I'm gonna try to get up this torchwood, obviously. As fast as I can as I wait like 2 minutes for sun. One more and I can afford another one. Ah, crap. Okay, so let us... One more. Nice. I was iffy about that. I was going to use the Tangle Kelp, but I wanted to do this in that row anyways, so I figured I'd be alright, and I was. So as you can see, if they have longer time to shoot at him, then obviously the more damage that gets dealt to him, and he's really not a big threat. This row down here is iffy. Let's see. Throw that there just to be safe. Gotta be cautious of this next wave. I'm probably gonna get a Zomboni this one. Look at that. Just clearing the board at this point. Save up a little bit here. Don't hear any, so. Start throwing down the spike weeds then. Got a pretty solid board looking here. It's all symmetrical too, which is nice. I swear I don't have OCD though. That could be a problem. Go ahead and throw that there. Good timing. I just got that spike weed back up. If I can, I would love to get these down. Then I'll do a couple rows ahead of it with spike weeds. You don't always want to fill your board, just because if you do, and you run into an issue where you have to clear a lane and you don't have the room, then you have to delete a plan. So I usually try to leave at least one row, usually about here for me. Always differs according to the scenario. Alright, huge wave. Let's see what you got. Now these guys, I believe, will grab the zombies behind them too, so you always have to be careful about that. help me clear that lane faster. Another good thing with these spike weeds is if you put it in front of a walnut, because then they have to... They're on 2 squares when they stop to bite a plant, so then they'll get hit by the spike weed as they have to stop for the walnut, so it's bittersweet. Hello, we heard you're having a pool party. We think that is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, these zombies. Holy shit, that's a lot of zombies. Alright. Well, hopefully I get some good luck here.
The zombies are coming.
Gonna save that for now. He's not a threat, so it's just him up there. Okay, 3-peater. Never want to put on the outsides, like I said. I want to hold on to that spike weed. I could have put him one back. Like, there really wasn't a reason not to. So there, my whole board is protected now. Okay, let's go ahead and start planting these things. Gonna have to get rid of him. Don't think I showed off the squash yet, but yeah, that's the squash. Three-peater there. Down here really needs help. Alright, now that my board is pretty much like as strong as it's gonna come, minus the these guys. Focusing on building outwards, I guess. Wood. Look how screwed up he gets. Gets hit by 3 flame shots, and like I said, they're double damage, so it makes quick work of him. That was the first big wave. Now, if I can save these, I will by using a jalapeno. Only if I need to, though. Those guys down. Almost didn't put that tall nut down in time. Go ahead and put that there. Now that it's getting really hectic, I love it. There. Shit, it popped it. That's fun. Clear my board a little bit here. Torchwood, I'm gonna throw there. Nice. Nice. One more torchwood. Nice. Right on. This is basically GG at this point. Didn't quite get to save the spike weed down there, but that's alright. lot of Zambonis, that's for sure. You gotta be careful where you place the squash, by the way, because if you place it too close, it will get run over. FYI. Wasn't even like the final wave yet. So all these lanes are cool. At this point, it's fuck symmetry. Nice. Right on. That's Act 3 done. We got the sea shroom, aquatic plant that shoots short-range spores. So basically, it's like the puff shroom, but you can put it in the water. Next level. You know, they used to call me Fog Man, because I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. Ah, those were the days. That's just terrifying. What are you doing, Crazy Dave? New zombie here. New gimmick. I'm going to explain it in the next video, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like from the save, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and share. It really helps me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.